What's up, guys? Pyromaniac 720 here, and I have for you game one of my best of three set. Sorry, just kidding. Game one of my first round of Swiss, so my only game of round one of Swiss versus Thomas Horowitz. So let's just get right into the battle. So my team for Philadelphia was Kangaskhan, Malamar, Talonflame, Gardevoir, Rotom Heat, and Hydreigon. So he leads Rhinoculus and Tyranitar. I lead Talonflame and Kangaskhan. So I immediately go and set up Tailwind, and I kind of expected that he thought I was going to power up punch his Tyranitar, so I went for the return on Rhinoculus instead, just in case it tried to set up Trick Room, or maybe go for a Focus Blast on Kangaskhan. But Rhinoculus protects, which was not good for me. So I set up Tailwind, and I go for the return. Rhinoculus protects itself. Tyranitar goes for a Rock Slide. I have a Shardy Berry, but Shardy Berry not enough to block the or to survive the stab Rock Slide from Tyranitar. So right off the bat, turn one, I'm down a Pokemon, but I did set up Tailwind, so I'm in pretty decent shape. So I set up Hydreigon. Hydreigon, of course, threatens Rhinoculus and threatens Tyranitar. Kangaskhan threatens Tyranitar. So I go for the Dark Pulse on Rhinoculus, and he switches in Aegislash, which worked out really nicely. So I almost went to KO Aegislash. If only I was Specs, I would have gotten it. And that activates his weakness policy, which is a little scary. Luckily, he switched in this turn, so he can't get an attack off on me, which is nice. I go for the Hammer Arm on Tyranitar. Easy one-hit KO, only takes one hit. I mean, base 100 power, 4 times super effective. Obviously, it's going to be a pretty easy KO, especially because I'm running Adamant. So now the score is tied up at 3. I think I have a lot of momentum because, of course, his Aegislash can't really do much against me right now. Of course, what he has in the back is going to matter, and he does indeed have Kangaskhan in the back. I do have Tailwind up right now, and I only went down one speed. I only went down one speed stage, so I still outspeed him by one speed stage, roughly, depending on what spread he's running on him. So I protect with Hydreigon, fearing some sort of fake out coming my way, and I believe I protect with Kangaskhan too. Yeah, I do protect with Kangaskhan, so I double protect, fearing the fake out. I didn't want to play the guessing games of who he was going to go for. And his Aegislash comes in a Blade form. So the obvious thing here is I assumed he was going to protect or King Shield with Aegislash this turn. But I didn't want to risk him, not doing so. So I thought that even though the Dark Pulse and Aegislash was kind of a waste, and I kind of could have predicted that, it wasn't worth the risk because I was in really good position at this point. I was really in good control of the game, so I went for the Dark Pulse anyway, just in case. And I assumed Hammer Arm would knock out his Kangaskhan. It doesn't, though. It just misses the knockout, unfortunately. Brings him down to, it brings him down to enough where at least sand damage will KO him. But of course, now he gets to power up punch me, and that brings me down to where sand damage can take me out. So pretty much all we did that turn was trade Kangaskhan's. So now it's down to a 2-on-2. All I have left is Hydreigon and whatever I have in the back, which in this case is Malamar. And he has Aegislash and Red Health at +2, and Rhinoculus. Now I'm assuming the Rhinoculus, I know it has Protect. I'm assuming it has Life Orb Magic Card, but I'm not particularly sure. And I'm assuming that I'm assuming it's carrying Focus Blast, which of course, especially at this range, even if I was at full health, would easily KO Hydreigon. So he gets off the double King Shield, which really sucks. I go for the Dark Pulse in that spot, don't get it. So then I go for the Hypnosis, 60% chance to hit, and I do hit it, and I'm like pumped. So that puts Rhinoculus to sleep. So he's already double King Shielded. He has no chance to. I mean, if he triple King Shields, then he deserves to win the game. That would really suck. So I go for the Dark Pulse. He does go for a triple King Shield, and as you're going to see, he does not get it. I'm sorry. I went for the Draco Meteor because I knew he was asleep, so I wasn't too concerned about him. His Rioniclus. So I went for the Draco so I get the stat drop. This is why I ran Malamar on my team as a support Malamar, because now I can run Topsy-Turvy and get a +2 stat drop, or +2 stat gain, rather than a -2. So now my Hydreigon's at +2, which like seriously threatens that Rioniclus. He gets the first turn Wake Up, which really sucks, and he sets up Trick Room. And now I'm a little bit of trouble because he outspeeds Hydreigon, and I'm assuming he's running Focus Blast, and Malamar only knows Superpower. So I protected Hydreigon, assuming he's going to go for the Focus Blast, which he does. So that reveals that to me. And I go for another Hypnosis, and I hit it again. And I'm like pumped, because that's 2 Hypnosises I've hit in this game. And that ends up stealing the match for me, because he doesn't get the first turn Wake Up this time. And at +2, Dark Pulse is too much for Rioniclus to handle. And so I pick up, I get Superpower goes first, not a big deal. So now I hit him with a Dark Pulse at +2, easy KO, and I win round 1 versus Thomas Horowitz, which is nice. So that's my game 1 match. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for round 2 of Swiss from Philly.